Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The build-up has been a little slower than usual, perhaps a few traffic issues along the way that we haven't been made aware of, but we're glad to confirm that there is no longer any further problem. The crowd have come well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two, and the noise generated, as well as the appetite for this game, is absolutely well, the whistle's gone. What's he given? And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Hudson and goal. That is a gem! An absolute gem! Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Didi, and it's Ayew, and the return pass played out to the right. The less said about that pass, the better. Hudson-Odoi. He's tried one! A whisker high.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered. It's good movement we're getting from that front line, very flexible.
Yeah, really easy on the eye too, yeah?
Very much so. It adds more variety to their attack and asks more questions of that defence. Cat and mouse at its best.
Awani. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Looking for the run-up. Great defending, strong and determined. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Hudson-Odoi. Ayew. And now the breakaway. And that could set him on his way. Can he finish? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Now, Didi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Didi.
Look, it's a run defence is this like.
And Didi has been caught now, it's a foul. Ricardo Pereira. And here's... And the shot! It's a goal!
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up.
Ricardo Pereira does really well to win the ball there. And Didi wins the duel this time. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Fiddles it through. He has found the way through. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Ricardo Pereira with the short one. And he's had a hit! It's anyone's ball now. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And he's been booked for simulation.
Yeah, it's a good spot. I think the replays will prove he was 100% correct with that decision.
Vardy did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Hudson-Odoi, he's got away. Hudson-Odoi proves just a little bit too strong. Soumare. Ricardo Pereira. Soumare. Aim forwards. Elanga. Aina. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And here's Vardy. Didi. Excellent. And it's half-time here. Come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and he's managed to get free. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Mavididi. Oh, red, nice interception. Sumare. And it's Ayu. Oh, that's nice. Forwards and with intent. Sumare. Ricardo Pereira. And they can counter here. Oh, lovely bit of skill. It's Ayu. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Ndidi gets a good foot in there. And here's the chance to counter. He's found a way through. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. By the most elastic of saves.
Awaniyi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. And it's looking safe. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ayu. Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. Ayu providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It's good running with the ball. Now it's Awaniyi. Vardy. Mavididi. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Good work on the right flank here. Aina. That's very neat. That's the throw. Aina. This is gone, that's a foul. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Well, the opening goal did come from just about here. Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Sumare. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Daka. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Boli. Aina. Elanga. Well, that is one way to stop him. Gently done. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Oh, they could break here. Elanga. He is through here. Oh, that's neat. Look at the space, there's the hit! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Oh, Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.